TikTok can bring the strangest people to the surface. I think the person who takes this top spot is a creator so disturbing, it's even led to full wiki pages being made just to document his life. From detailed allegations to fighting with his mentors, this is the story of Daniel Larson. But on the 16th of November 1998, Daniel Larson gained attention through documenting his life on TikTok. There are plenty of great deep dives into his past, but I'm going to be focusing on the recent events. To get there though, I'm still going to need to provide some context. Growing up, Daniel claimed his mother abused him during toddlerhood, leading to him being taken away from his home by social services. Soon after, he was diagnosed with autism, ADHD and bipolar disorder before preschool. Shortly after, he would then relocate to a different school with his grandmother, Nancy. From 2012 to 2019, people describe this as his peaceful period. He was still living with his grandmother and was showing signs of improvement in his behaviour. After his grandmother passed though, he was then looked after by Bob Proctor, who inspired his interest in music again. In 2020, his online presence became a thing. He would then gain a following which led to him thinking that he was really famous, to the point where he would announce he was running for presidency. This is when his change in online persona and his engagement with fans began to increase. Daniel's Pinterest account. These leaks included disturbing content involving children. Daniel claimed his account was hacked, but people weren't buying it. There are claims that Flexburger, his first manager, made the leaked account, but this wouldn't be the only case. Flexburger heavily manipulated Daniel and encouraged him to do inappropriate stuff. This would lead to events such as the May 6th incident. On May 6th, Daniel expressed plans to quit the platform, but then would expose himself on camera, resulting in a perma-ban from TikTok. I'm just glad I didn't see that. Daniel would then expose himself again on a new account. In August 2021, Daniel eventually cut ties with him. His obsession with Grace Vanderwall. Grace is an American singer and songwriter actress born in 2004, and his obsession with her was very public. Grace hasn't ever addressed Daniel publicly, but it's said that her mother Tina has messaged Daniel claiming she wants nothing to do with him. And by the way, do not look up the toothbrush incident. You've been warned.
Oh, I need a Valentine.
Let's talk about some of the most recent events now, starting with more evidence of Daniel being a because of course there is. A second Pinterest account leaked which had similar content to the first. Daniel would then claim in a video from April last year that the account was only made to go viral.
I created the Pinterest as a way to go viral. And then I told the fans that like...
You know, it was Flexburger, right?
Right. But then when it went viral, it did actually get hacked, so that is the truth.
In the same month that year, he would then claim to have been chased down the road by a woman with a machete.
Emergency, emergency, I just got f***ing hit. I just got f***ing beat.
The next day, he would go into further details claiming he was attacked by a baseball bat too. I just want to know, like, where does this happen? Like, this guy's life is genuinely chaotic. Then in May, an incident involving people pretending to be security would arise.
Please leave, you are not security. No, you're not. I will literally have my security press charges on you.
I think by now it's clear that this guy is far from mentally stable, and this would escalate when he adopted a dog in July. Originally named Zola and then changed to Music. This blew up on the Daniel Larson subreddit, prompting many users demanding that the dog be returned.
Look at the camera. Come back. Hey, sit.
This would prove to people's concerns though, however, when it seemed like he wasn't providing nearly enough food or water for Music. But it's fine though guys, he gave Music a puppuccino from Starbucks, so he knows how to look after a fool-ass dog. The rescue mission. On July 10th, a group called SEAL Team 6 would track down and save Music. After spending 2 days pinpointing Daniel's location, finding a bridge where Daniel had filmed a music video near a park where he had spent the night. The next day, they were able to pretend to be a vet and ask Daniel if they had permission to make sure the dog was okay. Then, simply walking away, putting the dog in the boot and driving off. And Daniel's response to this wasn't good, as you can imagine. July 28th. Daniel uploads a video to YouTube admitting that he sent to Grace as well as minors.
I sent solicited pictures of myself to Grace when she was a minor and to other minors. I am sorry.
I don't really think sorry is gonna cut it, pal. Luckily, this was a fake Grace account as they have not been in contact, but with those intentions, yikes. It's beginning to get difficult to have any sympathy for this guy.
This message is to Grace Vanderwall and to the fans. We are officially dating. Grace Vanderwall has told me to make this public. We are officially dating.
The mentor situation. Bob Proctor and Daniel would get into an argument on a car ride.
So, are we going to get dinner? Or are you taking me back to the motel and I'm just gonna not have anything for dinner? So what is it?
Get out!
I'm not gonna do it. Because I have my phone.
Get the f*** out of my car!
Okay, don't grab me.
You want me to break your f***ing arm?
If you break my arm,
Get the f*** out of my car!
okay, then let go of me.
You're hitting me! God damn you! Get away from my car!
Holy get out! You ran over me! You f***ing ran over me, f***er!
Then back in the hotel, he's confronted by a hotel staff member who threatens to beat the shit out of Daniel if he uses any more of that racist language.
What's wrong with you, man? Why you kicking the wall and shit and posting? I was about you being famous. They said you motherfucking up. You like to call motherfucking. Don't you ever use that word around me? I'll break your fucking neck, homeboy.
The college arc. Daniel Larson made claims in September that he was enrolling in CU Boulder for 2024. What actually happened though was trolls had convinced him that he was a student. Daniel was arrested for third-degree assault at Folsom Field while trying to access the stage during a game. He claimed he was a student, but the security guards called the Boulder sheriff, leading to his arrest. The body cam footage was later shared on Reddit after being released from Boulder County Jail on September 19th, 2023.
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving in with him.
He's moving in with me, guys.
More evidence. Daniel posted another video detailing why he had an indecent image on his phone, his backstory being very strange.
One of the people that was impersonating to be Grace did send me video verification, but the video verification that they sent me was a photo of a. When I tried to save that, for investigation to show to Daniel McDougall. Daniel McDougall, the Secret Service agent, actually saw it on my phone and didn't believe my story at all.
I am losing brain cells at this point, but it gets worse when he shows DMs with Grace and says some disturbing stuff. Again, some claim he was manipulated into saying this, but I'll let you decide for yourself. The Olive Garden situation. In December, Daniel livestreamed himself from an Olive Garden in Denver with plans to meet Grace that night. He held a table for 8 and refused to order until someone arrived, even claiming that the FBI are involved.
I just got sent pictures and photos of Grace being assaulted. I'm not gonna just sit here and call those photos fake. I got sent them from the FBI.
On the stream as well, Daniel accuses the Olive Garden workers of allegedly leaking his location and printing his photos. He confronts employees, attempts a citizen's arrest, and refuses to leave, causing chaos and even setting off the fire alarm.
I'm performing a citizen's arrest, so the FBI is outside. I have more than enough photos coming in. Okay.
Who are you arresting?
I'm arresting every single person here.
The staff just couldn't care less, to be honest. They don't give a fuck. The stream ends when the fire department arrives, and after the incident, Daniel receives a trespass notice and a criminal charge. An Olive Garden employee did actually post about Daniel, revealing he wasn't banned. The IHOP situation. On December 16th, Daniel overstayed at the restaurant loitering for an extra hour. Now, he has a tendency to do this. He'll just go to a restaurant, be unable to pay, and then just call the police. The server begging him to pay, wanting to go home and see her kids, but had to deal with Daniel instead.
Listen, I don't think you understand. I can't go home until you pay your bill.
I said I was going to be paying it online. I have somebody else that's going to be paying through the app.
Okay, but you said that almost an hour ago. My shift's been over for almost an hour.
Yeah.
I really want to go home.
Right, but the other manager called the cops, so I'm waiting for them to show up.
Daniel's story changed multiple times, leading to the police eventually arriving. Some of the same officers from the Olive Garden incident. They allowed Daniel to leave without settling the bill under the condition that he would never return. The drone situation. In December, Daniel was stalked by a drone operated by TikToker Bums and Drone? You need to get a better name, man. Daniel posted a POV of his view, and these drone sightings continued until New Year's Eve. On January the 3rd and the 4th, the account uploaded different videos showing Daniel's encounters with the drone. As of very recently, not much has happened apart from some pics posted on TikTok on January the 6th where he is spamming the fuck out of poor Bob. It is hard to watch someone deteriorate so much, mentally and physically, but with the evidence stacking up, it is hard to have some sympathy towards Daniel Larson now. It's a situation that is far from over. As always, let me know if there's a topic you'd like to see me cover, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you in the next one.